welcome to my Friday. I've spent all day so far sitting at my desk doing work. It's actually this time already. I'm going to quickly try and put a wash on, which is mostly going to be bedding actually. Then I am going to make a cup of tea, and then I'm going to try and do all the emails and messaging part of my to-do list today, and then probably have lunch because I'll be expiring by then. First thing I've had to do is put a check in the bank via my app, so that's done. I can tick that off the list, and I need to just quickly file that away. I'm trying to keep on top of my filing now. I did it all because it had mounted up and up and up and up, but I had a blitz when I was doing a bit of decluttering the other weeks, you know, when I was in isolation, I think, maybe, and I'm trying to keep on top of it, so I'm gonna go and put it straight away in the folder. Good, I can tick that one off the list. I have a rather big list. Next thing I must do is respond to an email about an inquiry about a gig, and I needed to just check a few things before getting back to him, so I should have done it yesterday, but I didn't. But I'm going to now, and you know, it stresses me out when I don't reply to people straight away, but sometimes you just can't humanly manage to do everything, because if you're not doing something, it's because you're doing something else usually. So I try hard not to feel guilty about not doing things when I'm doing something else. You know, I was in Swansea all day yesterday, and that was that. Anyway, right, I'm gonna get on it. Bye. The problem with opening up emails to respond to emails is you see more emails that you need to respond to in your inbox. And one of these emails is now giving me lots of things to do, but it's okay because I can do that on Wednesday. I'm just gonna put it in my diary to deal with it then. It's to do with the dentist. Got forms to fill in. Fill out forms for dentist. Right, good. Now then, I'm gonna get on. Good, I have responded to that email. Now I'm going to just open up my spreadsheet of bookings that I set up the other day, because we didn't have any bookings for ages, but we're getting them coming in now, so I'm going to open that up and I'm just going to input all the details, the venue, what we've quoted, the type of event, contact name details and all that, and then the sort of status of the booking, because at the moment it's simply an inquiry and checking people's availability and all that sort of thing. So I'll know where I am then. Yeah. Now the reason my mug is on here, not that mug, is because I'm exporting my video, and that's why there's a bit of a hissing noise. I don't know if you can hear that. And also it lags my laptop, so it's a right pest doing other work on the laptop while it's exporting, but it is manageable, so I'm just cracking on really. Ironically, I'm not even available for this one. I have 2 gigs in January, and one of the dates is when this inquiry is for, so I'm sorting it out for another, because I've got different bands, you see, so I'm just doing the admin for it, and we'll get a dep to dep my part, but I'm still doing the admin-y bit. Okay, that is done. Shutting down the spreadsheet. Now the next thing I need to do, I can do at the same time now as well. Somebody has sent me a really lovely PayPal donation. Well, buy me a coffee, it goes through buy me a coffee and then PayPal. I don't know if you want to be anonymous or not, but thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, and if you want me to tell people your name, I'll be happy to do that. Just let me know. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna just send a little private message now to thank her for that. I'm getting through my list all right now. That was obviously a priority on it. Now I'm going to do an invoice for my own boyfriend for his company for the hours that I worked for him the other day. That is now ticked off my list, and the next thing I'm doing is just putting a couple of receipts and train ticket in as expenses, and then I'm going to file those away. Oh, I thought that was done. Slightly alarmed I didn't shut that properly. It's 2:20 and I have managed to do everything I wanted to do before lunch. So now I'm gonna have lunch because literally my stomach has been making noises. It's been protesting about the lack of food in it. Well, it looks a bit like a mess for a mad dog, but I'm gonna enjoy that now. It is after lunch and this is the scene. I'm about to do some music writing as part of my preparation for the Halloween gig that we've got. I'm about to write out this tune written by Andy Cutting, actually. He's an English melodeon player, if you ever want to Google him. Very good indeed. Anyway, he's written this tune and I'm going to squish it in the X-Files. It's a Halloween gig, see? It will work. In my head it works. So I'm just gonna write that out now quickly. So I'm gonna do this, and I think by the time I've done that I'll have finished this drink that I've got on the go. Then I'm going for a walk because I've been sat at this desk all day and I really need to get out and get some fresh air and exercise. So I'm gonna have a very quick walk and then come back and do more arranging because I need to notate the X-Files basically off a YouTube video, which is what's gonna be happening later. It's a slightly simplified version. It's a version I learned from somebody else in the 90s, and it's probably not exactly the same as the Andy Cutting one, but it doesn't really matter. It's in the middle of the X-Files. I had to change it because I think I remembered it wrong, but I think this is right now, but it'll do anyway. Just going to work out some chords on this rubbishy quarter-size kiddies guitar that I just happen to have to hand. It'll do. Okay, done it. That's professional looking, isn't it? Let's just check if this thing fits. It does in my head. I'm a bit rusty on the old guitar after all these years. It fits so far. Yeah, it'll do. Apologies for the seriously rubbish guitar with strings that are older than Isabel, probably. No, they're probably not actually, because I think this was bought for Izzy when she was about 3 or something. I'm being lazy. I need to get my proper one out of the cellar, but I haven't played it in like a decade or something, so I probably can't play it, and I think my fingers will just bleed with the metal strings. I'm going to work my way up gradually, I think. Yeah, anyway, it's just enough to know if it fits or not, and it does, right? So I shall put those on the score and send that off for a start for people anyway. Just going to work out the tempo with my metronome app, which you can actually tap the rhythm in and it tells you what speed it is. A bit bare bonesy at the moment. Made a little start though. It's coming up to 5 o'clock now. I'm still sitting here and I still haven't been for my walk. It's taken me ages, not because I haven't got it in my head and know how to write it, because I could write it on paper like that, boom, done. It's putting it in the software that I'm not quite used to using for like more than one instrument. Normally if I'm just writing out one instrument at a time, no problem. This is like, but anyway, this is what I've got so far. Everything's just taken me so long. Right. That's all I've done so far. Well, of the tune anyway. I've done the accompaniment. Oh no, I'm attacking the Molly's chocolate. It's come to this. Oh, and I can't do it with one hand. Oh, I've broken too much off. No, I'm not going to eat that much. I've already had one lot of 4. Wrapped it up in cling film, said I'm not going to have any more, and then swallowed the last bit and I was like, oh yes I am. I'm about 10 minutes into my walk and I'm still trying to get that flipping annoying software annoyance to go away. Oh my goodness. Every time I tried to do something, it would like do something else. Like something was highlighted somewhere and I didn't know, but it was off the screen, and then I'd be like fiddling and fiddling, trying to get it to work, and then realise I completely messed up what I did earlier. Had to find the bit I messed up and correct it. Oh, I was doing my head in, it was. Anyway, I'm at the point now, like it's gone 5 and I'm thinking, I don't really want to do any more today because I'm going to have to cook dinner for Izzy, and obviously I want to edit the vlog as well. So I don't know if I've really got time to do any more today, but it's not finished and time is short and our gig is coming up and we've got to fit in rehearsals. So I don't know. I'll think about it now while I'm having my walk. It's nearly dinner time. I still haven't hung that out. Never mind. I'm sure it'll wait for me. It's always good like that. I'm feeling lazy, so I'm going to use that rice. Well, the thing is, it's not just laziness, because I actually have got that much rice left anyway. I feel very pulsy today. I feel like eating chickpeas and lentils in the same meal, so I'm going to make a kind of dal-y thing in that frying pan and then just microwave the rice. Izzy's on her way home and I've only just found out that she actually wants dinner because I rang her. I didn't do any more work on the X-Files yet. I edited this vlog, everything up to now when I got in, because I wanted something different. And it's not that I was fed up with the music arranging, I was just fed up with the software. It's perfectly good software, I'm just not used to it, that's all it is. It's just practice, I need to do more of it and it will be fine. Anyway, right, let's make this doll. Well, a little while later, Izzy's home, so we've been chatting. There's me doll with loads of veggies out of the fridge that needed using up and in varying stages of decay, but it seems to be all right. I haven't made a hot curry because Izzy does not like hot, so I put a smidge of that in, but not much. And then I use the sort of a little bit of paprika and then these sort of non-hot things with greater amounts, cumin, coriander and turmeric. And I also used one of these meat-free OXO cubes. I didn't use the chickpeas in the end because the pan was already full and I thought no. Oh, coconut milk would be nice. Izzy's allergic, can't put that in. The rice is dinged. That's a 2-minute rice and then leave it to stand for 1 minute, Jobby. So that was super easy. I'm gonna serve this up now and we're gonna sit and watch Star Trek Voyager, more of it again. And yeah, enjoy our dinner together. And Izzy actually likes to chat all the way through. So it's actually quite a social occasion, believe it or not. Don't you? She's grinning. You'd like to chat all the way through Voyager?
Badly written.
Oh, she says it's badly written. Oh, there'll be fury in the comments section if you say that.
Deny it, but you can't deny it if you analyse it properly.
Anyway, you know what to do. If you've enjoyed today's video, could you please give it a little like, because it really helps this channel to grow. I so appreciate that. And if you're new here and would like to follow more of my story here in South Wales, do feel free to hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.